Hi, my name's Eileen Rivera, and my team and I are committed to introducing you to the people, the businesses, and the homes of Bixby Knolls and the surrounding area. Today I have the great pleasure to be here with Suzanne Ferry. We've featured her before. She is a friend, a neighbor, a published author, and she has a really unique story to share with us today. She's going to help us out here with the introduction, tell us a little bit about the background of another one of my wonderful neighbors, the Flemings. So tell everybody about the project and how this came about.
I'm really excited about this, Eileen. The book that I've just finished is called The Day the Stars Stood Still, and it's actually the career memoir of my next-door neighbor, Mr. Logan Fleming, who was the former top wax artist and creative director of Movieland Wax Museum in Buena Park.
Okay, tell us what that means. And I'm going to talk with Logan next.
Sure.
But top wax artist. What did he do?
He had a very unique and fascinating career. Logan used to meet all the celebrities in their homes from the old Hollywood days, from Mae West to Sammy Davis Jr. to Kirk Douglas and on, and he would actually create their wax likeness from measurements and photographs that they took in their homes. So he has countless and never before told stories of meeting the celebrities in their homes, lots of amazing photographs, and just funny, poignant, touching stories, hilarious stories, and things that have never been seen or heard before.
Wonderful. It sounds like a really neat peek into old Hollywood.
It really is.
All right, come on everybody, let's go meet Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm telling you guys, I have the most amazing neighbors. We're about to meet Logan Fleming. He has met Mae West and Will Shatner and Sammy Davis Jr. and one of my favorite comedians, Bill Cosby. You'll learn in a second more about what I mean by creating, but check this out of Mr. Bill Cosby. That's not the real Bill Cosby, by the way. That's Logan's art. And here is President Ronald Reagan. It's amazing. Come on, let's go meet him. Okay, so here we are with Logan Fleming, and what an amazing opportunity. You know, we have all been very involved in First Fridays and the renaissance that's been happening in Bixby Knolls in terms of art, and I am here with an amazing, gifted artist that has, wait until you see what this man has created. Thank you so much for allowing us into your home. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, well, it's my pleasure.
Well, thank you. Now, is it true, I want everybody to know that you have worked with the likes of Sammy Davis Jr., Mae West. You're not old enough to have worked with Mae West, but I'm going to believe you. Mae West?
Mae West in person.
Was that a lot of fun?
My God.
That's great. Okay, I believe it, Mae West. What do you guys think? All right,
There's no question in my mind shall be the greatest sex pot that's ever been invented, and there will be never, ever in this world another one as great as she is.
Okay, guys, I think that's my cue to not ask any more questions about Mae West. What Logan did for more than 24 years was he created wax figures. And when we close today, I'm going to show you some photos of those images. Honestly, I didn't know it wasn't a photograph, and I don't think that anyone would know from what we're going to show you. Can you tell our audience 2 or 3 things that are involved in the creation of your art? Because it's a unique medium. Most people have, aren't privy to this. So tell them, how do you make a wax figure? How do you take wax and create art?
Well,
like
the only
you did?
thing is, with a photographer, you're dealing with somebody that can take an image of something that's not three-dimensional.
Right.
But that it looks three-dimensional.
Okay.
Okay, now with a wax figure, you're making something that looks like the three-dimensional object, but you're making it so it really is three-dimensional.
Right.
And that's the difference between photography and the art that I had.
All right, and I've taken many photographs, which obviously you have to have an artist eye to create real beauty with a photograph, but it takes this long. How long does it take you, if someone were to give you a photo today of another famous person, and you were to create a wax figure, how long did that process take from beginning to end?
I would say the average time, some things took a little longer because they were tougher.
Sure.
But I'd say, without killing myself, I'd say about the average time's a month.
A month.
Yeah, I used to like to take a month.
Okay, so a month of 2 or 3 hours a day? A month of 1 hour a day? Or like a full 40 hours? Or
Oh, at my own time. I generally got in 4 or 5 hours a day.
4 or 5 hours a day, and it took a month.
Yeah.
That's very impressive. What was the most difficult, most challenging part of your job? Because you really delivered a precise image. It's so impressive.
Right.
And so what was the toughest part of that process?
Well, the toughest part of making a wax figure is, I think the hardest thing in the whole process is seeing it after you get it done. It scares the hell out of you.
And why is that, Logan?
Huh?
Why? Why does it scare you?
Because you never know exactly how it's going to turn out.
Well, I've seen some that have scared me because I think they're real.
Well, you're not alone.
Yeah. All right. So I'm determined not to ask about Mae West again. Tell me 2 or 3 of your other favorites that you met, celebrities, Hollywood types, besides Mae West.
Besides Mae West? Oh, I think I had an awful good time and an enjoyable time with all of the with the fellows on Star Trek.
Oh, William Shatner.
Yes.
You met William Shatner. Suzanne had told me that. And didn't you also you did not meet William Shatner. You met him and created a life-size replica of the man himself, correct?
Yes.
And what about Sammy Davis Jr.? That figure was a little smaller than William Shatner.
Oh,
right?
he was quite a bit smaller.
Was he? Was he funny?
He was both funny and quizzical.
Quizzical?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He went through a lot, and he did break the color ban.
He did.
And,
He did.
And Frank, good old Frank, helped him.
Yeah. Wow. What a legacy. Amazing. Amazing the stories you must have. All right. Well, we will keep you posted with more information as to how you can get a copy of the book. They are in the process, I believe, of having it published. So we'll get all that information to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Pleasure
Certainly.
to meet you. All right.
I hope I've been able to get you material that'll whet the appetite of people that read it.
Oh, it has mine, so I'm certain of it. And, I'm sorry, I didn't mention earlier, but Logan and his wife have lived here in Bixby Knolls since 1955. So, on top of being a famous artist and just has an amazing legacy, he's one of our neighbors. So when you see me out there in the neighborhood or you see Logan and his lovely wife, be sure to say hi. Thanks. Bye-bye.